Let's see how this goes. Not connected. Oh, no data. Oh, is it working? Yes. Ugh. It's not letting me do that. Okay. Alright, well, hello. Bear with me one moment. Okay, looks like we're live. So I'm just doing a test today to see how it works with Starlink. I just got Starlink and I didn't record the unboxing because they use some kind of like megalomaniac glue to like, I had to rip the cardboard all to hell. But I could show you. It has some fancy hieroglyphs. I don't know if that's a sensitive link. Maybe I cover that. But that's this durable instructions. I think if I like use this as a placemat or a bed, it would be washable. I don't know why it's made out of plastic, but oh, it's. I don't know how reliable this will be. We'll find out. I just saw that the stream ended and started again. Connector encoder. It's connected. I think, is this less? I'm now tripping out my computer pretty hard. I'm trying to interact with this. Okay. Well, okay, so I've been working on my survival ship a little bit in creative. And I kind of left it off as I'd finished putting the hull together and roughly what's going to be on the ship. And I put the even things like the turrets there and connectors, but it needs some things before I forget. So it needs the food processor to be installed and things like this. Like, it's not finished, but it's pretty interesting what I have. So I think my stream is going on, off, on, off. This doesn't look good for Starlink. So, is Starlink actually not working as well? We'll be able to find it. This is rough. Talking about restarting my encoder, I haven't stopped it, and there you go. It is working-ish. Nope. So they need to understand what upload speed is. It's not just download speed. This is ridiculous. Oh. So I think this is working. But oh. It's weird, I can monitor it better on my phone than on my computer right now. It keeps saying disconnected, reconnected. Yeah. It's still loading in the game here. Let's see what happens when the game finishes loading in. I wonder if it's my computer more than the internet speed. Right now it keeps saying disconnected, reconnected. Yeah. We'll just give it a minute, guys. Just bear with me. What's all that noise sound? What's that sound? I promise you that sound's not existing in real life. But that's wild, whatever that sound is. Sounds like a buzzsaw, but I don't hear that in real life. Huh. Oh my goodness. I think my computer's gonna catch fire. This is ridiculous. Alright. Well, I'll just kind of let the stream catch up. I'm sorry, guys. So this is my survival ship. I have copy-pasted it, or blueprinted it into Creative. And as you can see, it's a gorgeous spawn pod. There's actually a little bit of spawn pod left. Highly modified, but it's here. And I'll just go ahead and depressurize this, it doesn't matter. But yeah, this is actually like the spawn pod from Canada #1 server. The control seat's gone and drills are in its place, and I kept this survival kit there. That was it. The rest of it is all butchered apart, hacked apart, and actually, this might be the original gyroscope and original ion thruster. Like, there's a couple original stuff going on, but like it's other than that, like all back here is sort of like this. So I kept the back, actually, all this stuff you see back here intact on my. But I basically chopped off the front and started over again on the front. So I'll show you what I've got going on here, and actually what I'm going to do is finish this so I can get it onto the workshop. Actually, I guess we start here. So this is going to be a missile printer. It's currently not set up, so that's something I could do right now too. I've kept a drill for obvious reasons. I'm going to need a drill. I just went with the one because, well, it's on a proboscis now. It's on a little arm there, so that's good. I've got an extra camera here, and so if I get a terminal here really quick, it should be the only advanced. Oh, that turret doesn't have a terminal. Oh yeah, there's no gravity yet. Okay, let me just quick quick, so I can do some work, we will go ahead and we're going to add a small head, set the upper limit to 180, and just put that on like that, lower limit 179, and then we'll just do that. Then we'll call this weapon. Just that works. Okay. So I can go ahead and do this. So, but first I'll show you. So the design philosophy here is like a wedge. So if we're far enough away, we should be able to see down the barrels of multiple, a lot of assault turrets and a lot of artillery turrets. Surprisingly, it's a reasonable PCU, about 1600 now. I'm gonna have to reduce that a bit because I have to keep it under 20,000, but I also need to reserve some for printing missiles. You can see there's some spotlights tucked in here in the armor, blending in nicely with the glass. You still need to be able to see when you're drilling. That reminds me. An ore detector is one of the items I forgot. So no, it's not on here right now. So I'm going to want an antenna eventually too, but an ore detector. Oh, and I have that on another tab. Ore detector. I always get like some kind of I always seem to lose things in the G menu. I don't know, they've changed it a couple of times. I'm gonna use that as an excuse. Okay, yeah, probably somewhere in the upper frontal area, I think there will be space for this. That's not, yeah, the upper front place. I have symmetry mode on and it's driving me nuts. Just give me a sec. Okay, something like back, down. That's the welder. And then that'll be like a half block. So maybe I put it like, let's use type 2. And let's just look at which way should this face. Decisions. Okay, like that looks cool. So actually, so that's going to face back toward the welder, even though it's the cool looking part. It just, every block has a correct orientation, okay? My OCD says so. So yeah, that's actually like an interesting place to put it. I don't know, does that look cool? We'll go with that for now. It looks like a mistake. I think it exposes the conveyors. I can hum and haw about that later. It's kind of cool though. I like seeing the rotating part. Yeah, let's just keep it there for now. This is another camera location, and these are the railguns in this. All this big box on top is for, is to house the railguns and a camera. I might actually, you know what, I think that would be good to put the AI blocks like in line, like same how you put the remote control block in line with your, it's not conveyor, is it? There'll be conveyor here. Let's go a little off to the, oh, the railgun has conveyor too. Can I even get in this way? Let's go in from the side, about here. Okay, so, yeah, there's a bit of a hollow space still, so I could place, I'm thinking the AI right in line, a remote control block right in line, and then the other AI blocks like maybe below to keep them a little more protected, like the defensive and offensive and basic blocks can be more hidden. I did convey those up, right? I can test that later. I'll make sure I can move cargo to them. Okay, so this is the thing. A player named Ledger Rock gave me this beautiful Prototech thruster, and I'm really grateful for that. It's my first Prototech thruster that I've ever had in survival, so I decided to start building a better ship around it, protect it a little bit. So it doesn't look pretty necessarily, it's just like a sort of, I don't know, tic-tac shape from the back. I couldn't really think of anything to make it look cool, other than like, I kind of like the shape of the thruster layout, with the, you know, it's practical. We have very good side thrust for some reason. That's how I built it in survival. I don't know. That's those thrusters are already there. Like you can see what's already there from here. So I just kind of went in a hurry to get some maneuverability going. So being I have a lot of hydrogen, I just actually, like I say a lot. It's just 2 tanks like this, one on each side. That could be conveyed up better. Like I could put a generator. I might do that, but O2 generator. But yeah, you can see, actually this is a good way to show it. I'm starting to build like an airtight box around, and I ended up finishing that. And in here is a smaller airtight box. Now I'm not satisfied with it aesthetically. I think it looks really weird, especially with this lab door and this weird paneling kind of hallway. And part of the reason it's extra weird is, yeah, I had to use like #2 sort of half, what do you call that? Half slope light armor block. That's really what it's called. But yeah, that, and then the #3 block that, let's see what it's called. It's called half slope inverted light armor. Okay, that's here. You know what I mean? Like, just to make it kind of come up to the level that the farm's actually at. It's a bit off, but that worked out okay. So that's what I built to, and I added jump drives. So like these are, so I'm up to 4 jump drives now, but I'm down to just 1 large reactor. Shoot, that reminds me. Oh, I didn't add. I need to add reactors, so. Hello? Okay. I have to add lighting too, so I'm pretty sure I might have to remove some turrets in order to gain enough PCU. The inside of the ship is not my most efficient setup because I decided to put the thrusters sort of on display. Obviously, they wouldn't allow it to be airtight without something enclosing. Well, the hydrogen ones especially, but like you can have some of the ion thrusters in here for repair. I have a lot of unused space though, which is good. I could place, you know what, right here would be an excellent spot for a reactor. So I'll place another large reactor. I wanted a safe zone generator too, now that I think about it. So I might connect to the reactor through the floor. I want to put a bit of crew quarters, but I don't have a lot of PCU left. I have got 12 gyroscopes, and they are actually PCU hungry. And this is not necessarily the smartest way to put an ion thruster. I just don't know why I was having them inside, and then I thought, well, why don't I put windows to them? I'm a bit wonky. That's okay. It actually looks cool from outside because I ended up, so if I go, I can show you the outside from here. It looks like, oh, there's not lighting here. Let's turn it into the light. So I put armor panels, so you just see just the tips of the ion thrusters, and they just kind of look like they're like, but if you do it right, you can use the half panels to the side, and it just lines up perfectly so it looks like that. It's kind of a neat way. So they're like flush with the outside of the ship. I went with normal, non-retracting, plain landing gear, and yeah, so that's the ship. it gets really good acceleration, and it still has the cargo in it from survival. So like we're heavy. We don't get, and that's really good forward acceleration, obviously because of that prototype thruster. But the brakes are not bad either, because I was able to tuck those ions in the front as well as the hydrogen. So even without hydrogen, we have maneuverability in all directions, and quite a lot of lift. So something I should test is, we'll pick a high gravity planet. So actually, if I go like this is the admin jump drive. I'll show you how it works. You go to the planets, alien, and then you just hit escape. And then if I fly at it, oh, there we go. We gotta just mouse wheel up that speed. We can go to the sunny side, and wow, almost crashed the game with just awesomeness there. So this is a sunny side of the planet. Let's mouse wheel back that speed again for later. Now if I go control space and then I press F6 quick, we have teleported the ship here. So let's see. That the admin jump drive is great because it allows you to teleport into gravity. You can go all the way to here. Let's turn that off for now, and then this ship needs a name. I think my caps lock is on. I think Spawn Pod No Touchy is not a good name for it long term, so oh. So if I turn that off and the dampener's back on, we can sort of control our descent. We're keeping an eye on that vector to make sure it comes, that little plus sign gets level. It's now level with those minus signs on the side of the artificial horizon. Not exactly level on the roll axis, but there we go. Now we're a little closer. Maybe I should use a joysticks for a bit finer control at this point in time. So it's not the prettiest ship. My friend Cosmic Donut, he pointed out it looks like a boat, and that is true. It's just a very generic boatular design. Just like how it has that sort of, it looks buoyant. So I'm already seeing that those hydrogen thrusters are firing really hard. If I press up, you can't really see it increase. You can see the plus sign go above the middle, but you can't really see. Well, now you see a difference in the thrusters. Okay, yeah, you can see it. Okay, so I was maneuvering it, and that could be why. Yeah, so we're at the limits already with what we have in the cargo for, like, we're safe now that I've plunged it down, but if I go to pull up, it will be quite a delayed response to actually pulling up in the, oh, well, no, it looks like it's handling it okay. But as I get closer and closer to the ground, I'm more and more worried that I won't be able to avoid the ground. Landing is just, all landing is flying at the ground successfully. Yeah. Avoiding the ground, flying is avoiding the ground, and landing is flying to the ground. It's the, I'd say, the most challenging part. Oh, we got a little maneuvers here, and okay, so like, I'm actually feeling pretty safe right now. 600 meters. Okay. Oh yeah, I like this joystick. Okay, so we're losing altitude from maneuvering at this point. I'm giving it forward. Oh yeah, we're gonna hit the ground. Are we gonna hit the ground? We're gonna hit the ground. I'm giving it forward and it nose up to try and save ourselves. Oh, we're hitting the ground. Oh, yeah, that was so bad. Oh, no. Oh, my God. I was so confident until we hit the ground. So, yeah, we've landed. Okay. I think I should be more careful in the future when visiting planets. I thought we had lots of left to left, but something happened, and that's actually a pretty cool crash. If there is such a thing. Like, I don't know what's wrong with it. It should have been fine. We still have the thruster, like one. Man. So I don't know if I'm ever gonna land this thing on any planets. I'm just gonna use a little shuttle. Yep. That's doesn't bode well for my. Look, even that one's damaged, like, to that point. Okay. Oh. It's open concept in here. Jeez, guys. Can't be doing that. So I'm gonna say it fails. Not necessarily my ship's fault, but I'm not just judging by that test. I'm gonna say I'm not gonna take it to planets without more lift thrusters, like a lot more, maybe like twice as many, 8, or just not take it to planets, because that's a sizable crater. That turned out nice, the crash, in a way. I don't know, for a space engineer's crash, that's about as, like, it. Okay, I don't know if you're watching this, Cosmic Donut, but does it look more like a boat now that it's in the water? I put it in the water and it looks just like a boat. You know what I should have done? I should have pitched down and rammed it with the drill. I think the drill might have caused it to just bounce. It would have broken the drill, but it might have, like, also stopped the speed at this. A turret just landed way out here. Oh, that's so cool. Yeah, the collision box of the turret is as such. Huh. Never really seen that before. Oh, 2 of them doing that. That's pretty neat. Alright, well, I guess I have to quit here and relog. So it's a good thing I don't use autosave, because I haven't blueprinted that work yet. So we're back to the drawing board on that. Well, I just reload my save. But, yep, I just wanted to do a little stream here to test my Starlink internet, and I don't know if I have a verdict from this test, but it seems to be staying on now. It was doing a sort of, it looked like it was going to be really intermittent for a moment there, but we're still on, we're still live, so I think that's going to be good. So I'm going to finish up the finishing touches on my boat here, and then I'm going to save the blueprint and go onto the Keen server and start actually building it. And so stay tuned for that in the future. Tomorrow I'm going to be online. And also I have a friend who Cosmic Donut's thinking of eventually joining when he has time, he's saying. He's actually got some designs that are good for the public servers also. And my other friend, Lord of Snails, was saying he's been busy out there in deep space and he's got a lot of resources massed up. So he's going to help us with building some of our ships, just resource-wise, which is great. And I'm going to help him also maybe once we go back there. Like, if I build this up, I think I'll actually lose a lot of jump drive range if I get it all the way built up, because it gets kind of heavy. So I'm going to maybe go part way and then go out and meet him. because it takes a long time to get to deep space. But I don't even know what to expect on tomorrow when I go in there. But that's the plan roughly, is to get the ship airtight and I don't know, get it in a point where it can defend itself. At least do like some escort contracts and things like that, and be able to do light PvE combat maybe. I don't know. It doesn't have a lot in the way of, like, it looks like a lot of turrets, but these ones, they're pretty slow fire rate, but they have a good range. So I'm not going to be a brawler up close. It's made out of tissue paper. It's all light armor. So I don't, it maybe has the stylings of like a tough ship, but it's not. So I'm going to still be keeping my distance. But I should be able to take on a couple like space pirate drones or something like that, or prototech facilities. And their little battleships are really easy actually, so. Yep, we'll see what happens, and I'll see you guys tomorrow when I actually do, I'm going to do a lot longer of a stream, and we'll see how far I get. I'll at least have something on a projector is my goal, is I'll finish this up to the point where I can save the blueprint and load it on a projector. So I'm going to work on that tonight. I don't need to stream that because it's just going to be creative mode, plugging away, setting up things for hours, and then I'll show you the results tomorrow. Anyway, thank you for watching.
Babe, Biscuit is meowing. She wants to go outside.
Is she?
I don't know what to do.
Yeah?
Maybe you can go outside with her?
Yep, I'm just trying to end my